All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give this a whirl today. We are going to start by talking about how to factor out the greatest common factor in polynomials. So let's talk about what that looks like. Factor the GCF, greatest common factor. So, for example, if I gave you 4x plus 16, in that polynomial, I would hope that you could look at both terms and decide what number, what value is the largest that 4 and 16 are both divisible by. Of course, you're thinking it's 4. So if I factor out a 4, that would leave me with x plus 4 in parentheses. It's kind of like reverse distributive property. So 4x divided by 4 is x, 16 divided by 4 is 4, 4 multiplied by x plus 4, if we were to distribute that, would give us the original 4x plus 16. Yes? All right. So, knowing that, let's talk about how to factor when things get a little trickier. It's working really well for me, isn't it? Let me try this. Let's do new slide. Let's clear, or let's download that. And now let's clear. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Okay. So let's go back to this. Let's hit clear. Oh, look at that. We'll go to new slide. So if I were to give you something that was a little more complicated, such as 3a squared b minus 6ab plus 9a cubed b squared. When you look at those three terms, let's do it one piece at a time. What is divisible, or what is the greatest common factor of 3, 6, and 9? You said 3. Well, of course, you would be correct. So we can factor out a 3 from each term. Next, we're going to look at just the letter a. We have an a squared, an a, and an a cubed. What's the largest amount of a that's common to all three terms? Yes, that's right, just a to the first power. And the letter b appears once, and twice, so we can only factor out b to the first power. That leaves me with, so you're going to divide each piece by 3ab. Each term gets divided by 3ab. That leaves me with a to the first power minus 2 here plus 3a squared b. And that's how you factor out the greatest common factor. So far, so good. Let's do one more for the good of the order. Excellent. Then we'll go back. I will hit clear, and I'll show you one more. Let's say I give you 4a squared b squared minus 2ab. Hopefully you know that 2 and a to the first, b to the first can factor out of both of those. That leaves you with 2ab minus, if I can factor 2ab out of all of that, I have to put a 1 for the placeholder. And that's how you'll solve these problems. Good job. If you have any questions,